This movement, where I don't move my elbow at all, but my shoulder blade presses forward, is called scapular protraction. There are a couple of muscles that do this. One is pectoralis minor a little bit. The main one is called serratus anterior, and it wraps around your rib cage and forms this serrated edge of muscle that grabs onto the ribs. Serratus anterior is a really important muscle in reaching your arm overhead, because if my shoulder blade were to stay back, I'd be limited. I wouldn't be able to get all the way overhead. However, if I protract the shoulder blade and reach forward, all of a sudden I'm going to be able to express a full range of motion to 180 and hopefully beyond if I had a little more room, if I was up on a bench or something like that. So we can start with the really basic rehab version of some serratus anterior training by just laying on your back, reaching forward as high as you can, and then coming back and relaxing. So I want to focus on getting as much distance between my shoulder blade here, my scapula, and the ground as possible, and then coming back down, and I can even add a little bonus by pulling and retracting my shoulder blade into the ground. It's good to add some rotation to this as well. I can externally rotate as I pull back, internally rotate as I press forward. And I can also do this both ways. So I can internally rotate as I'm pressing forward, and then I can come back down and externally rotate as I'm pressing forward. If you are somebody who's recovering from a shoulder injury or doing this for rehab, focus on this external rotation element, because that's going to help wind up the capsule and give you a little more stability in the shoulder, and then that is actually the rotation we want as we reach overhead as well. So reaching forward, externally rotating, I can add a little bit of load. This is a 10-pound kettlebell. You could use a dumbbell, you could really use anything you wanted. The kettlebell helps to encourage external rotation just because of the way that it lays and the moment of inertia there around your arm. But I'm gonna reach forward with this, externally rotating, come back. Reach forward, externally rotate actively, and then come back. So little basic serratus anterior training in supine. Give it a shot if you're recovering from a shoulder injury or you're just starting to feel some shoulder pain coming on. Developing the serratus anterior muscle is really gonna help free up some range of motion, reaching overhead, and also help with stability of the whole shoulder complex. So give it a shot, leave a comment below, let me know how it goes, subscribe to the channel, see you next time.